The remote work dilemma usually looks like this. Sitting all day ruins your posture, but dropping a massive standing desk swallows your remaining floor space. We want the health benefits of active tools, like under-desk walking pads, but we don't want the bedroom to feel like a cramped corporate cubicle. Enter the ultra-compact, or micro, standing desk. It's designed specifically to squeeze ergonomic movement into extreme space constraints. But over-optimizing for space carries a severe risk. If you buy a desk that is physically too small to hold your necessary gear, your daily productivity will tank. The surface area you choose sets a hard ceiling on the amount of hardware and physical media you can keep within reach, effectively defining your daily workflow. We are looking at a standing desk measuring exactly 32 by 19 inches. That is a steep drop from the industry baseline. Look at this top-down blueprint. The gray outline is a standard 48 by 24-inch desk. The bright box inside is our 32 by 19-inch micro desk. Drop a laptop and mouse into that tighter footprint, and the available negative space nearly vanishes. We need to evaluate exactly what kind of technology stack can survive on this surface. Only then can we determine if the saved floor space is worth the functional sacrifice. To evaluate this properly, we have to ignore the cozy lifestyle marketing photos and strictly judge the desk by its physical limitations. Looking directly at the manufacturer's spec sheet, the defining constraint is the depth, just 19 inches from front to back. That shallow profile is its primary spatial advantage. It allows the frame to easily tuck into narrow hallways, tight bedroom corners, or non-traditional home offices. But that same shallow depth creates an immediate ergonomic bottleneck for external displays. A standard monitor base eats up several inches. Place one on a 19-inch deep desk, and the screen sits far too close to your face, violating recommended viewing distances. You also lose the horizontal runway needed to lay out physical reference materials or paper notebooks below your keyboard. Look at this basic setup. A single laptop on a riser and a standard globe lamp completely swallows the depth. There is no room to push the keyboard further back. A 19-inch hard limit forces you into a strict single-screen, digital-only workflow. The restrictions go beyond the surface area and extend down into the motorized frame itself. According to the diagram, this single motor mechanism is rated for a strict lifting limit of 176 pounds. For a light setup, that provides plenty of power. It easily handles a laptop, a heavy lamp, and your standard peripherals. However, that limit rules out heavier gear. You cannot clamp heavy dual monitor arms to the back edge or mount a large PC tower underneath without stressing the motor. If you push a single motor frame near its weight capacity, it introduces severe structural wobble, especially when raised to its highest standing setting. By design, the frame's engineering disqualifies it from being used as a heavy-duty multi-hardware workstation. So why accept the small surface and lighter motor? The answer is at the base: active workflow integration. Checking the lower dimensions, there is exactly 24 inches of clearance between the table legs. That 24-inch gap is highly specific. It is deliberately sized to seamlessly straddle standard commercial walking pads. As you can see here, when the desk is elevated, the treadmill slides cleanly right into that interior clearance. But this narrow T-leg design has a hidden cost. It blocks standard storage options. Because the legs sit so close together, it is practically impossible to slide a standard filing cabinet underneath or mount hardware drawers to the sides. Choosing this base means trading your physical storage capacity for active movement. This is a specialized piece of equipment designed for a very narrow range of use cases. On this decision matrix, if you are a power user, a video editor, coder, or someone requiring multiple monitors, this setup fails immediately. The same goes for heavy typers who physically require deep desk space to rest their forearms. Attempting to force a complex, heavy workflow onto a mere 19-inch depth will lead to constant daily frustration. If you fit that specific power user profile, bypass the microdesk category entirely. Restrict your search to models measuring 48 inches or wider. However, there is a distinct worker whose habits perfectly match these strict constraints. On the other side, we find the minimalist optimizer, a worker whose entire job runs on a single laptop, cloud apps, and video calls. For this user in a space-constrained apartment, the desk's tight footprint becomes its greatest asset. You can build a fully active, walking-compatible workstation in the corner of a bedroom without sacrificing the rest of your living room. For a hyper-specific, active, minimalist workflow, this 32-inch footprint provides the necessary height adjustment without the spatial overhead of a traditional desk.